Hi guys! Today my first makeup tutorial. So if you want to know how to create this look, stay tuned. So here goes for my first makeup tutorial. I'm kind of nervous, I have to admit. What I've used on my face first, I've used the Sephora Beige Supremacist Primer. That's this primer that we have right here. I've used this golden primer one because it just gives a natural glow on my face. I just bought it when they had the whole Sephora makeup sale. I was very happy with that. What I've used underneath of my eyes is this Sephora foundation also. It's Perfect Covering Foundation. It's this one. And I got it in the color Matte 40. Can you see that? Matte 40. And it's oil free and long lasting. Fragrance free, paraben free. So that's what I use only for underneath my eyes. Since I've got freckles, I haven't been able, or I think I am not able to wear any foundation. Maybe there is someone there that can prove me wrong. I don't know. But if I wear foundation on my face, and you know, the freckles just kind of become like misty. They become like gray, like fog. I don't know how to explain, but it's just weird. So I don't use any foundation. So that's why the Sephora primer in the golden glow is just giving me, you know, that extra little glow on my face that I like. And when I'm not using that, I'm using the Too Faced bronzer. That also I've spoke more about this in another review that I've had. The Too Faced bronzer also, I like that also to just put on my face, just giving it extra, you know, little dimension. So continue on to the tutorial. I've showed you what I've used on my face. Let's get going here. So the first thing I will add to my face is the e.l.f. All Over Cover Stick. I've ordered one thing from e.l.f. Well, a whole bunch of things from e.l.f. Like a year ago, and I must admit I don't really use the products. Oops, sorry about that, guys. You've just witnessed something that happens once in a few months. My home phone rang, so I was like, what? Anyway, so yeah, I've used my e.l.f. All Over stick. Let me just apply this while I'm talking. And I've ordered stuff from e.l.f. and I must admit I don't really use the products. I don't know why. It's not like they're not good or something, but I don't know, you know, sometimes you just buy stuff and you don't use them. Well, maybe you don't know the problem, but I know about this issue. So like I said, I'm just going to put it as a base for the eyeshadow. I don't always do this, just so you know, but I'm just doing it today. What I like about doing this first is when you apply it, there's like an instant like lift of your eyebrow. I don't know, it's like using a highlighter for your eyeshadow, only just putting it on top of everything, so it just brings it more out. Also, when you put on your eyeshadow afterwards, it just like makes your eyeshadow pop way more, just because the light base is underneath of it. I think this is more of a way to go for women of color, since we have dark skin, colors might not always pop or be as vibrant as they are with a lighter skin type, and using a white base will create that illusion of paler skin, and then you can just have the same effects after all. First, what I'll do is using a black eye pencil, and I am using one from NYC. Let me just zoom out so you can see all the things that I'm going to use. NYC eye pencil, it's a waterproof eye pencil. I must say I really love the makeup of NYC, and it's on budget. So this is just great results for something that's really cheap. I don't even know how much this is, but it's just cheap. I think maybe, you know, if it's €2, that's a lot. So in dollars, let's just say if it's below €2, $2.50, it's a lot. I think it's even cheaper than that. And even though if it might be $3, it's still worth it. Trust me, I am loving this product. So I'm going to use that first. You don't have to be really clean with it. You can just apply it underneath there. Don't have to be clean. And I'm also putting it on the upper right waterline of the eye, and also putting it on the bottom. It doesn't have to be clean. Okay, I'll be trying to look at you guys for as much as I can, but I have to see what I'm doing, so I'm looking in the little window that I have of the camera so I can see what I'm actually doing. So what I'll use a blending brush. You can use any brush that you have. In this tutorial I will only use a blending brush. Of course, everybody can use a million brushes if you want to. I have multiple brushes, but I must admit I just like working with a blending brush way more than any other brush. And the reason for this is I'm sort of used to using a blending brush because I travel by public transportation to work and I do my makeup in the train. I only carry a little bag with me with just my little essential makeup things. A small brush is also what I have. And for the Dutch people here, so what I'll do is the line that I've added, I'm just going to blend it out. Smoke it out a little. And I'll do the same thing for the line on the waterline. So this is the result that you have. It already looks smoky. So, and then I'm going to take my Naked palette. I'll be using my Naked palette by Urban Decay. I love this palette. If you can get your hands on one, just get it. So the first color that I'll be using is this one. It's Sin. I'll be using Sin, and I'm using Sin as a highlighter. I always start with a highlighter because I like to work from top to bottom, so that if any fallout, I can still work that going away. It's this one. Just lightly tap and just follow the brow and just stay underneath of that. And I must say that with the Urban Decay palette, they're really highly pigmented, so you would only need a little bit. Just lightly brush it across the palette, the color in the palette, just lightly, and it will already pick up so much color. Then the next color that I'll be using, Half Baked. It's a golden color, like this. And I'm going to put that right here on top of that black line that I already have in place, giving it that little golden shimmer. So if you have any golden shimmering color, that will work. And I'm not only putting it on the lower eyelid, I'm also putting it above the crease, like letting that blend in with the Sin that I already have on my eye. Ooh, I have Sin on my eye. So like that. And having a dark line underneath here, just bringing out that dimension already. Then after, I'm going to use, which one did I use? I think it was Hustle. Yeah. After that, I'm going to use Hustle, and I'm going to apply it on the outer corner of the lid, and just going to blend that in with the gold that I have, like so. And the key to having this look really nice is blending. And blending is just swiping the brushes so that it can do its little magic. Just swiping it like this, or if you want like more like so, whatever you do, just, you know, just blend it. Make sure that it looks... I always really use a dark color, and I'm going to use this one, Creep. It's like a black shimmering color also. And I'm just going to dab this brush just lightly in there. And I always like to really like darken the crease with the black, like so. Don't worry. Creating this outer V, and then just blend it out. And I know I did a boo-boo over there, because this shouldn't be like that. And if you think that you took too much creep and you wanted to lighten that out, you can. You just take out the golden color that I've used before, the half baked. Just brush against that, and just, you can make that less intense. Then I'm taking the creep again, the blackish color, and I'm going to put it underneath here on a waterline, but only like 2/3 of the eye. You're going to apply it, and then the sin that you use as a highlighter, you're going to take a little bit of that and just dab it at the first part of the eye. And I'm going to put on the mascara that I have. But sometimes I like to do it is to do the bottom lashes as well. I'm kind of doing this on feeling because I can't see that well what I'm actually doing. Especially with this small fine hairs down here. So when I'm looking at this later, I hope I don't look like a total fool. That is as far as we will go for the eyes. Now, to complete this look, we will have to get something on our lips. I want nude lips, since I think that if your eyes are really like vibrant and really out there, I think you should just use some kind of a smooth nude, you know, more of a natural kind of lip, so that it don't be like your face won't be like too, yeah, like so. Then we put in a nice pair of earrings, and these are like my favorite earrings that I have at the moment. I just like them, I love them, and I'll tell you soon when to get these as well. Blush, I'm using the Sephora Blush Me Twice, that's the name of it, Sephora Blush Me Twice. It has two powders, the brown powder and actually the pinkish shimmering one. And what you do is, or what I do is, I use the brown powder first, just put it across the face as a base, and then I'm using a kabuki brush and get the pinkish color. Actually I have to get some product on there. Pinkish color, just put it on the cheekbone. Now before we go out, if you're not wearing a protective hairstyle for the day, you don't want to, you can just loosen out that hair. You know, sometimes it's okay to loosen out the hair. Now make sure you smell good. Just give the hair some volume. Make sure you smell good, and you'll be ready to get out of town. Okay? So this concludes my makeup tutorial. Leave your comments in the comment box. I also put all the products that I've used, I'll put them in the description box so you can see them below. Don't forget to subscribe also if you liked the video and you want to see more of me. And don't forget to join my Facebook group so you can stay up to date with my videos and all my comments and pictures and whatnot. See you guys in my next video. Bye! Bye! Bye!